brand your own product, you really don't need any special training or any special skills. It can be as simple as literally coming up with a great name for your original unbranded product, and then simply producing labels and packaging for that product. So I want to give you an example of a product that originally started as unbranded and that has now been branded and is being sold really successfully online at the moment. And the example is in the electronics niche, and I've chosen headphones because these are specifically a really in-demand product right now, and the over-ear versions rather than the earphones are super hot. So to get to this point, if this was you would first have done a little bit of research on models of headphones and worked out what's hot and in demand at the moment. And the conclusion I came to for this example was Bluetooth models, and I compared famous brands such as Sony and Sennheiser to see what they were offering. From there, I simply looked at sourcing a similar unbranded product which could then be branded and marketed as the hottest new product around. So first things first, what you would do is basically, as I've just said, note the specification of the best-selling headphones. For example, do they have noise reduction? Are they foldable? Are they wireless? Do they have Bluetooth? All that kind of information. You need to write that down when you're looking to source an unbranded product that is very similar to a branded product. These bits of information are very important. Then you go to Alibaba.com, which is where I am now. You can see this on screen. And what we're looking to do here is literally search for a similar product to the product that you've originally researched that is branded. So I've simply typed in Bluetooth wireless headphones. I've also made sure I've ticked gold supplier, on-site set, assessed supplier, and escrow as well, because we need to make sure that we're absolutely safe on Alibaba when we're looking for manufacturers and suppliers of the product. Now I'm just going to scroll through and see what's available, because with Alibaba what you'll find is that a lot of these manufacturers will brand products for you because these are coming directly from the factory. You're not going to find branded products here. These are all unbranded items. So just scrolling through, this particular one has caught my eye because I know that this is the same as a product that is very similar to a Sony version, and which an eBay seller has successfully sourced and branded themselves. So I'm going to use this as a comparison so that you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So these Bluetooth wireless headphones are available at approximately $12.85 per piece. Okay, and that is at today's exchange rate, it's about £8, just over £8, and it's a small minimum order here as well, just 10 pieces. So it's absolutely fine for you to get samples, which of course you always would do if you're sourcing from China, from a manufacturer. It's important to get samples so you can check the quality, and it's also important to get samples so that you can test sell to make sure that this product really is going to be hot and will sell. Now, as I've said, you'll often find that the manufacturer will print this product, this very same product, with your brand name that you've come up with and with a design that you've created, and they'll have the facility to create this for you. If you decide to do this, obviously again you need to get samples, but you could end up with something that looks like this. Now this is exactly the same headphones as I've just shown you on AliExpress, but this seller is listing them with a brand name, and their brand name is Infinity, and they're from a company which is called Stuffed stuff for, and that's a registered trademark as well. That's a registered company name. So what this seller has done is they're making this infinity name exclusive to them. The advantage of this is that only they can use the infinity name, because it is a name that they have made up. It's a name that they have branded their product with, and they've got this product in a huge variety of different colors, and also for different uses as well, for different devices. So there's a big selection there. Now if I scroll down, you'll see there's more information here. And what they've put in their eBay listing is our infinity range. Now this immediately makes it sound like, not necessarily like a big brand, but it immediately is a brand. It registers as a brand to buyers. It's not just an unbranded version, although unbranded versions do also sell well. What this seller has done is kind of bigged it up, made it sound amazing, because this sentence continues with sound quality, style, practicality and affordability in one great product. So immediately anyone looking at this listing is going to think, ooh, infinity, well that sounds good, because that is a good name. You know, it conjures up images of really good quality, lasts forever, that kind of thing, and that's what you've got to do with a brand name. So so that's what this seller has done. But this product that I'm showing you now literally started off, just go back, exactly like this. £8 each, made in China. This is a Chinese product, which can literally be then sold. This price is £17.98, but it started off as a simple unbranded product in a Chinese factory. And the great thing is that these can be sold alongside the Sony or the Sennheiser headphones, but for a much, much cheaper price. Now this seller has got several listings running. Not only have they got the multi-variation listing running that you can see here, they've also got these listed separately as well in separate colours. So a listing for white, a listing for pink, a listing for blue, and so on. So this seller isn't only selling from this listing, they're also selling from their other individual listings as well. And you can see that just from this listing alone, the seller has sold over 1,200 already. So I'm just going to click through and show you the history, and you can see that we're looking at multiple daily sales, and we can go as far back as a few months ago. These sales are consistent, and you can see that the price hasn't changed particularly. It's gone down slightly from £19.98 to £17.98, but it's still a pretty consistent price, and pretty consistent sales are being made as well. And this is just one example. There's absolutely no reason why you can't do this as well. You literally just need to choose a brand name, and when you choose a brand name, you need to make it memorable. You need to keep it simple. It needs to be powerful, just like infinity. It also needs to be easy to pronounce, because you don't want some kind of really gobbledygook brand name that is going to be difficult for people to remember, which goes back to my memorable option when I told you what you needed to make your brand name. So memorable, simple, powerful, and easy to pronounce. It needs to be something that's going to stand out and make people think, oh yeah, that's what I need to buy. And anyone can do this. It's literally choose the brand name and then go to somewhere like Alibaba or a UK manufacturer if you wish as well. You can investigate that. Get the samples, sort out the branding. They can do all that for you, and then it's a case of listing them online with your brand name and really getting your name out there. But you can get your name out there using social media, using reviews. You can advertise on Facebook, Twitter, all over the place. Also you can do YouTube videos as well to really promote your products. So branding is definitely something that you should consider as an advanced technique later on down the line. Now, just before I go, I want to show you this website here. Let's just pop over. It's called packagingandpos.com, and you can use this the services on this website if you don't want to actually get the specific product branded, but you just want to brand your packaging. Which means that what you can do then is you can actually import the product from China, from a manufacturer on Alibaba, for example, and then literally put that unbranded product into a box or a package that has your branding on it. And I found this company who do exactly that. All you need to do is go to packagingandpos.com and click on the packaging section, and you'll see exactly what I mean. Now, I want to show you particularly these because it may be that you have researched and sourced a small product, like for example a USB stick. Now, you know how tiny they are. They're absolutely minuscule. And what you might want to do is really big it up, make it look much more than it is. And so something like this, if I just click through, and click through again, will really make your product stand out and look more expensive than it is, more classy than it is, and all it is literally a box. It's you can see here, this is a USB box, and it's really classy, plain black. It's got, for example, a brand name on here. This one is called Boom, and then it literally says what the product is on the other part of the box. So you can imagine this can really liven up what would be normally, you know, just a bog standard USB stick. And you can also have other stuff printed on the box as well. For example, a web address if you have one. You could have other information about you, your eBay shop name, anything that can really help to promote your product. Because if you're going to get packaging done like this, you might as well use it to the best advantage and use the space you have on the packaging once you've got it printed to actually entice more business as well. Because if somebody buys your USB stick and it arrives in this lovely looking package, in this lovely box, and then the package has also got your web address on it or the name of your eBay shop on it, then this is going to entice repeat business, and people will recommend you to their friends as well. So that's just as an aside really, because I wanted to show you this site because they've got lots of different boxes, but this was one that I particularly liked because it could be used for a small product like a USB. So definitely nip over to packagingandpos.com if you have a chance.